had to make this ending video because I only had saw the beginning of my daughter's video. I never had watched like hardly any of it. When I was allowing my video to download off my camera, I went on ahead and watched the video. And my daughter is so funny. If y'all have not already, go to Life is Nique and watch her part. I literally wish I would have watched hers first because, man, that she is funny. Y'all go and watch that video. All right, guys. Welcome to Cindy's Chronicles. Boom. Haha. What is up, my angels? Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. If you are my loyal subscriber, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, y'all, I'm sorry that y'all had to visit me under these circumstances, but please subscribe, please stay, please leave me a comment and let me know that you're new to my channel so that I can welcome you to the family. If you are here because you saw my title, what's up? Y'all know what time it is. And for my loyal subscribers that don't know what's going on, it's a bunch of nothing, okay? It's a bunch of he say, she say. If you really want to know what's going on, you can refer back to like T pages, stuff like that. But for the people who do know, I want to go ahead and get straight into this video. Or you can also refer to my last video. All right, y'all, let's get started. So I was not going to make this video. Of course, I started off like that. But I had one request. One request. One. If any of you guys watch my last video, can y'all please right now drop a comment? I'm going to give y'all a moment of silence. Can y'all please drop a comment right now and tell me what was my one request that I asked somebody to do? One request. I asked somebody to do it. And they obviously, I could tell that they on along with the other person. So obviously they didn't comprehend it. Could y'all please drop a comment right now and let me know what did I ask them to do? Moment of silence. Okay. If y'all comment and said, Lena, shut up. Yay, you win a prize. But she didn't do it. I was just on my daughter's video. I wasn't going to go to nobody else's video. I was done with it. And I went to my daughter's video and I was like, let me watch, of course, because I'm her number one supporter. And the first thing I see is it over here saying my name again. So I decided to come and react to her video. And since I want to put this video out tonight, I'm not going to do all the fancy stuff that everybody else is doing. I'm going to react on my phone. I'm going to let you guys watch it. And I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about it. Okay. She don't listen. I wonder what kind of grade she got in school. Y'all, let me tell you something. I am a grandmother, okay? I am Nique's mom. I have never, in the last 7 years of having my YouTube, have I ever talked about anything negative, any mess or anything on my platform. But again, guys, I don't know about you. But again, like I said, I am in a season of not letting nothing slide. Nothing. We can go back and forth all day. Right now, I'm in a season. What's up? Keep addressing me. I'm going to start addressing you. Okay. Let's get into this video. Okay, y'all ready? And I said nice stuff about her. Like, is he pushing you up to do this? Blink twice if you're okay. Because there's no way that you and that y'all both could be. Okay.
When in a hospital, like I was already feeling all of that. King did his video. Mm-hmm. Let's start from the very beginning, right? King made a video with Kaiser.
Hold on.
And the question was, what do you think grown-ups do all day? It was a ChatGPT answer. Kaiser said what he thinks grown-ups do. When King posted the video, everybody assumed that Kaiser was talking about his mom. Even though no...
Okay, so let me stop it right there. So King did a video and asked Kaiser an adult question, right? Yes, he's a really smart kid. I can actually picture Kaiser saying something like that. he is a smart kid. Okay. But being that everything was going on at that time, being that we later found out for sure that they were talking in front of Kaiser with everything that was going on, being that that was in the middle of them withholding my daughter from talking to her child, was that an appropriate video to put out at that time? I don't think so. And you know it wasn't. You know, Lena, since you want to keep saying my name, you know that that wasn't an appropriate video. You know it wasn't the appropriate time. You know it had bad intentions behind it. So stop playing dumb. You come off to me as a pretty smart girl. Okay.
When King posted the video, everybody assumed that Kaiser was talking about his mom. Even though no names were said, nobody said her name, nobody mentioned her in the video, everybody...
Being two adults, smart adults, if the whole world assumed that Kaiser was talking about his mom, what did y'all think when he said it? What is the first thing that came to y'all mind?
Assumed it was about the mom. Now, that was her fans assuming that. Then her mom got online and said that he was coached to say that, which was a complete lie, because one, you can't coach Kaiser to say anything. If you know Kaiser, then you know that.
If I haven't learned anything in all these years, as a wise woman, a hit dog gonna holler. If I said Kaiser was coached, if he wasn't coached, why did it bother you guys so much? Okay, let's continue.
He's very intelligent. Like, he is very intelligent. He's not going to be coached to say something like that. And it was not about his mom. So she went online and she said what she said. Cool. I stood out of it. It's not my business. I'm not, like, there was nothing for me to say. I never said anything about it. I had texted Jacinda because after she said he was cold.
Okay. So she's lying again, because I come to find out that that's what they do. Once I posted in a comment on the tea room, I said my grandson was coached, meaning it not necessarily that he was coached into saying those exact words, because he is intelligent. But at the time that he said that, I knew, Lena knew, Splain knew, Nique knew, we all knew that it was a bad time for that video to come out. The world didn't know it. So when I said he was coached, if you knew he wasn't coached, you should have said, oh, well, the comments already eating her up, leave it alone. But no, that's not what happened. Splain went on to make a whole 30-minute long video addressing me, talking about me, saying that, oh yeah, I put it. You know why he did that? Because he saw the comments was eating me up. He wanted to make it worse. He said, well, let me jump on the bandwagon and roast and get her roasted. So he went and made a whole video. So after he made that video, you notice she's not telling that part. She's saying, listen to what she's saying.
And everybody started, attacking us again. Again, I started getting attacked. People started.
I left a comment and people started attacking her because I said he was a coach. No, when I left that comment, anybody who knows what's going on, everybody knows when I left that comment, I was getting attacked. I wasn't worried about it because I said, I know what I meant. They know what I meant, and I'm fine with it. But no, King went and made a whole 30-minute video. She don't want to talk about that because you know why? Because you want to bring to the internet every time you guys are being attacked, but you never want to bring to the internet when you do something that causes me or my daughter to get attacked. Okay? Now that I cleared that part up.
Reporting the GoFundMe, I'm like, bro, can I
blah, blah, blah.
Break? Can I catch a break? I'm not involved, and yet I still get attached. I'm not saying anything, and yet I still get blamed. So I texted Jacinda, so everything could truly make sense on my end, on why I was like,
what does her GoFundMe and her being attacked have to do with me saying my grandson was coached? First of all, The GoFundMe stuff had never even happened yet. Okay, let's get that clear. That just goes to show y'all that when she went in the hospital, all this had already been going on. King was telling Nique she had to pay for the ticket. He was withholding Nique from talking to Kaiser. A few days later, that's when she went into the hospital. That video was put out maybe 2 or 3 days before she went in the hospital. Okay, y'all, let's read between the lines. I told you, Lena, if you won't smoke, I'm going to bring fire. You need to leave me alone. I'm not as nice as Nique. However, I am going through a healing process. Now, when I finish with these videos, I am going to go and have to go over my book that is in the description below, guys. It's on sale right now for $19.99. It is a cleanse to cleanse you from anything, guys. If you want to be cleansed from a bad relationship, if you want to be cleansed, if you just want to find yourself again, you want to get over all this negative stuff, y'all revert to that book in my description. Rise and Redefine. All right, let's finish this video.
Begging, please just leave me out of it. Like, leave me out of this situation. I want nothing to do with it. Like, I'm already in a hospital bed, low, sad, depressed, crying by myself in a different country. Like, just leave me out of this co-parenting messy situation that y'all do every 2 to 3 months. Like, please, I want no parts of it. I'm sick of it.
You wasn't even in the hospital yet.
You know, everybody started getting on her because they were like, he was not coached. You can tell he wasn't coached. Like, you're dismissing his feelings. She made a comment on the tea room, and then people started still attacking us, and it was just like a whole...
Nobody was attacking them. Nobody was even attacking them when I just made the comment. People were attacking me because he went and made a whole video. She's skipping that part the same way she skips over all the parts when he do something. I'm really starting to think like they both on the spectrum. And ain't nothing wrong with being on the spectrum. Like, because, you know, some people are, but I'm just really starting to think that they, I don't know. Let's leave it alone. Let's keep going. Like, maybe they have memory lapse or something. I don't know. Let's get to it.
Because she made the comment, and I just feel like no names were said. You didn't have to comment on it because nobody's name was said. Like, no name.
And you didn't have to respond in a 30-minute video.
Like, he was not coached. Anybody can tell that he was not coached. It wasn't maliciously posted.
Yes, it was.
Just a dad and son moment, and whatever the case could be. She made a video. Cool. She's talking about her baby daddies, but the intention was still to be talking about King in a way. And people...
Okay, if y'all want to know what she's talking about, I end up making a video that was about my life and something that happened to me. And if y'all want me to be honest, 100%, I made that video because it made sense at the time because of what my daughter was going through. Okay, if y'all want to go back to that video, it's called Baby Daddies Are Weird. I thought it was an appropriate time because of what my daughter was going through and it was laid on my heart to let people know that no matter what other people do in life, if you dig one hole, you're going to have to dig two, because 9 times out of 10, if you're digging a hole for somebody, you're going to fall in it. Okay? Y'all never been around the old people. The old people always say, you cannot do dirt and and expect something not to come back to you. So I made that video talking about myself and my life. But, of course, a hit dog gon' holler, right? Yes. If the shoe fit, wear it. Nobody said your name. Nobody brought y'all up. Nobody mentioned you. I literally put out a video talking about my life. Just like, now see how I can admit that the situation that y'all were doing brought up the idea for me to do that video. Now, won't you go ahead and admit that all the stuff that y'all was doing and saying around Kaiser caused you guys to drop that video that day? Just be true to yourself. Okay, let's carry on.
People started commenting under her video, and people said to her, same way you publicly body shame Lena in a past video knowing she has baby weight on her is just childish and uncalled for. Then she said to that person, her baby is 2. That's not baby fat. Okay, bye.
Wait a minute. Okay, I did say that. And, you know, it could be kind of true. Okay, but let me tell y'all what led me to say that. After King, which she skipped that part, pay close attention, she completely skipped that part. After my ex-son-in-law, my grandson's father, went on the internet and made a whole 30-minute video about me and how I called him privately to talk about what he said on the internet, and he said all of that in his video. And after he made a whole 30-minute video about how I think I'm his baby mama, blah blah blah, after he has witnessed me be there for him, Kaiser, and Nique since the day Kaiser was born. So technically, I am your baby mama. Nuggle. Okay? And so, anyway, after she forget to mention that whole video, right? I was getting so much hate. I didn't go on the internet and be like, oh, people bashing me. I could show you guys. I got DMs. I got phone calls. I mean, hundreds of them. Oh, you need to stay out your daughter's business. You need to get a life. Your daughter takes care of you. By the way, let me tell you guys, my daughter would do anything in the world for me. But do she take care of me? Absolutely not. Why y'all think I'm making these videos? I am a travel agent. I make videos. Y'all got to know I work. I do hair. Okay? I would do anything for my daughter, and my daughter would do anything for me. But I am a grown woman who is healthy and who can get out there and work for herself. So don't get it twisted. I take care of me. Plus, I got a boo who give me anything I want. Okay? So, let's stop that. Okay? Y'all go ahead and clock that. Now, where was I? Oh, I was getting so much hate, threats, everything from their fans. So when a fan made a comment, you body shamed Lena, and you know she just had a baby. I had already decided I'm so sick of them. I might as well, instead of just ignoring it, I start going back and forth with people. Oh no, that's you. That's your mama. I just started going back and forth. Oh, y'all won't smoke for me? It was funny to me at that point to go back and forth with them. So at that point, when they left a comment and said that about Lena, she just had a baby, I said, no, her baby is 2. That's not baby fat anymore. Okay? Because at this point, I went to Lena's page to go donate, and she had me blocked. So I'm like, what the heck did I do her? Oh, okay. So she's jumping on the King train. She hadn't blocked me. He hadn't made a whole video. At this point, I'm feeling like y'all won. He making all these videos, and you sitting there, y'all think this funny? So yeah, I said it. Yep. Okay. Now I want y'all to pay close attention. This is their strategy, and this is exactly what they did to my grandson. And this is what they always do. So pay close attention to this next little thing she about to do. Okay? This is her. And again, let me tell you something, Lena. When all this pass over, King is our family. I'm talking to her on this phone. King is our family, okay? He's going to be back around, because how could he not come around? And you know what's going to happen? You not going to be able to come around because you won't do like I asked you to do and shut up. Shut up. Okay, y'all, pay close attention to this part.
And it's just like, I texted her and I said, I get it, you're upset with King and think things were done maliciously, but can you leave me out of it? I'm already in a tough situation right now, and my youngest is 1. As women, we should know how hard it is to lose weight after having kids and a hernia. I'm tired of the body shame. Is it okay for us to be body shaming one another, a mother? And I'm not even doing nothing. I didn't say nothing to Jacinda at the time. I didn't do nothing to her. When she body shamed me back a year and a half ago, she apologized to me. I accepted her apology. I moved forward from it. I move past that situation. Cool, you body shame me, fine.
Okay. I'm going to rewind this and let y'all play it again. But let me tell y'all what she's doing. So if you notice, she skipped out all the parts about what he did. She skipped out all those parts. And then she drove straight into, now Cindy is trying to body shame me. You know what she's doing? She's trying to get her fans on a bandwagon to come back. Because that's exactly what King did. King got in his video and started saying all this stuff about me that people were saying already. Oh, she need to mind her business. Oh, she need to do this. And oh, she's ruining our life, right? Oh, she's got so many people come. So therefore, that was him initiating his fans. He didn't taught her well. He didn't taught her well. Either he didn't taught her well, or like I said, sometimes when you hang around a person, you become just like them. But anyway, he insinuated to people that I was this horrible person and that they needed to come and check me. He didn't say go check her, but come on now. So, bam, she's making that video right now. I don't know why she's body shaming me. I don't know why. Because I didn't do her anything. I was in the hospital. First of all, no, you did not do me anything, little girl. But you stood right there when he made that 30-minute video. You stood right there when he did all the stuff that he did to me in that video, and you never said nothing. But when I defended myself, when people was coming in my comments on my YouTube page, and anyway, what were you doing in my comments? Okay. So when she texted me and she said, I am going through a lot. Can you leave me out of it? And she showed me my comment. But again, Lena, you won't smoke. I'm bringing a fire. Everything you post, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to come back with receipts. So, and then she said on here, just like she body shamed me a time before, a while back when her and nique had it before, I said something about Rolly something. I can't remember verbatim what what the name was I called her, but a lot of the supporters thought I said roly poly or something like that, and they went crazy. Oh, roly poly anyway. And I made a statement in the comments saying I did not call her roly poly. It was something else. All right. So anyway, first of all, I'm not no tiny woman myself. So what I look like calling somebody fat? Okay. So stop the gaslighting. Stop the, oh, she's calling me fat, just to get people to come over here. Oh, guys, I had put my mic down and forgot. But anyway, you know, this is her way of getting people to come over. Oh, why are you bashing Lena? Why are you bashing Lena? And that is a way for people to attack me. So, but me, I don't care, y'all. Listen, I am of age. I don't pay that stuff no attention when I know I'm right and I know my heart is pure and I know I'm coming from a good place. Stuff like that, it can't bother me. Now, when I've done something wrong and I know that, you know, I went out there maliciously and tried to hurt somebody or whatever, now I'm going to be defensive. Now, exactly what they're doing. Okay? All right. So, let's get into this. Where she said, she texted me, let me go to our text messages. And no, I did not text her and say, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is what I said. She said, I got it. I get it. You're upset with King, whatever that part she read. I said, okay, I would never in life play with you or no young woman like that ever. I was young once. First off, I never said what they said I said in the beginning. They twisted my words. She wasn't going to say that on this video that I told her last time, Lena, they twisted my words. No, because she wants to get on here and say, I called her. Oh, I called her fat. Lena, again, a hit dog gonna holler. If you're not happy with your weight, go do something about it. I'm not happy with my weight. And every single day, I'm trying to not make an excuse so I can start doing something about it. Okay? So it says, I said, first off, I would never say that. They twisted my words. I'm just going along with whatever they say at this point because I'm being bullied. I have been arguing with these people. I have been arguing with these little bees in my DM. My comments And even I've been arguing with these little bees in my DMs and in my comments, and even playing on my phone since he posted that video. That's what I said. So at this point, I'm saying anything because I'm aggravated, letting her know that I'm just going back and forth with the people, because at this point I'm tired of them playing in my DMs. I'm tired of getting hate stuff all in my DMs and my comments and everything. So at this point, I'm just saying anything back to them. I said, I 100% don't think it's you. I know King has issues, but I see I have to handle him like a stranger, because he seems to be a little delusional at times. I pray you get well. I'm actually fond of you. I think you are beautiful inside and out. I also think you are an amazing mother. Don't let the internet make you upset. I've had friends and partner tell me in the last few days that I have turned into a different person because of this internet. However, I will consider you in my response to these little bees moving forward. Thanks for texting me instead of going to the internet. Okay. And I said, I'm sorry to hear about your hernia, because, she told me that her youngest is 1. As a woman, we should know how hard it is to lose weight after having kids and having a hernia. So I end up, telling her, sorry to hear that she had a hernia, blah, blah, blah. I had one removed before as well. So from there, that is what happened. If I took the time and I went in my comments and I removed that comment. Okay. So unlike you guys, I didn't do anything maliciously. I didn't leave anything out. I never wanted you to get bullied. I never wanted you to be harassed on the internet. All I wanted you to do is shut up. That's it. I feel like we all family, and this internet stuff gonna go away, and King is probably gonna be at the next Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, not probably at the next one, but I'm just saying in the future, I could see it happening. So you should probably do yourself a favor and everybody and just shut up. Okay, let me see what else she said about me, because I know my daughter gonna eat her up for her part, so I'm not even gonna go into that.
And you're telling me you're so sorry. I accept your apology because I was wrong too. And in that situation from a year and a half ago, I apologized to Nique. As a woman, I came to her and I took accountability. I told Armand that I apologized to her. I was sorry for saying the things that I said. I was sorry for making her feel like she's not good enough. She's a great mom. Jacinda is a great grandmother. That's clear as day. I was sorry that everything just, whatever the case could be, I apologize. We said, well,
maybe I should have told you then to
when we do income,
shut up.
The kids do not deserve this. This is what we all talked about. She texted me back and she said, okay, so I would never in life play with you or no young woman like that. I was once young. But it's like, you did play with me like that though. You're trying to say, oh, like my body fat.
Oh, wait, she did say that part. Okay, wait, hold on.
Is no excuse because my child is 2. You are playing with me like that though.
Yes, honestly, I am. And I did. And what you going to do about it? Because you want to get mad because I leave a comment from people like tearing me down in the comments. You want to be mad because I said something back, but you couldn't tell your mans to not post a whole 30-minute video about me, bashing me and making people come into my comments. Okay. So y'all, I didn't know that she put this. I made a whole long thing about how she skipped it, but okay, let's see.
First off, I never said what they said. I did it in the beginning. They twisted my words. I don't think nobody ever twisted her words. You said, tell that chubby lady, da-da-da-da-da.
Roly-poly, whatever it was. And they thought I said,
told me in private that you were sorry.
No, I did not.
I'm just going along with whatever they say at this point. I had been arguing with these little bitches in my DM, my comments, and even playing on my phone since he posted that video. So at this point, I'm saying anything because I'm aggravated. I 100% don't think it's you. I know King has mental issues. I've tried for years to dismiss his mental issues, but I see I have to handle him like a stranger because he seems to be a little delusional at times. I pray you get well. I'm actually fond of you. I think you are a beautiful woman inside and out. I also think you are an amazing mother. Don't let the internet make you upset. I've had friends and my partner tell me in the last few days I have turned into a different person because of this internet. However, I will consider you in my response to these little bitches moving forward. Thanks for texting me instead of going to the internet. I feel like right there just shows maturity. Instead of getting mad and going online and me just trying to grow from the past situation that we all had.
First of all, what the comment that I responded to was on my YouTube and my comments, okay? Mine. Stop stalking me. You worse than Trick or Trina at this point. Mine. It was on my YouTube channel and my comments. And if you can see, the person went off on me telling me that I'm jealous of Elena and King and blah, blah, blah. And so I responded how I wanted to. I said, her baby is 2. It's no longer baby fat. Okay. And I apologize because I really do think that she's a beautiful woman. But she wants sympathy right now. She wants everybody to come over and say, oh, you're fat too. I know I'm fat. A hit dog gonna holler. Shucks, let's work on ourselves. You work on you, I work on me. But stop trying to make people feel sorry for you over here saying like, oh, she's calling me fat because nobody cares about me. Baby, I got more problems. But Lena, you are not one. Okay? I can sit here and cry all day long about, oh, this is happening to me. Let's finish.
I said, hey, can you just stop? I'm already in a tough situation. I'm so down right now. Like, I'm so sad. I'm depressed. I'm crying. Can you please just leave me alone? Leave me.
Guys, listen, I've went through a lot this year. In the process of me going through stuff, I'm not even going to tell the stuff because, you know, I can go on and on. Baby, I can start opening up all kind of cans of worms. I have them responding to me for the next month. But I'm not even going to go there. You don't think that I was sad and I was down and I felt some type of way when people was coming in and out of my comments going crazy on me because he over here making this 30-minute video? You don't think that I get frustrated just like you get frustrated and you say, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of y'all and I'm going to take up for myself now. You don't think maybe I felt like that? Okay. I don't care what nobody say, baby. Listen, honey. I said what I said and I feel how I feel. I said Kaiser was coached. Maybe he wasn't coached verbatim to say what he said, but the video was done maliciously. It was done with malicious intent. It was done because what you're trying to do is get people to bash my daughter. You knew people was going to think that Kaiser was talking about her. Both of y'all knew that. All right, guys. So let me say this. I do not condone bullying at all. I really want this to be over with because I feel like I have so much stuff to put out there. I'm in such a good place these days. And I don't know if that is one of the reasons why I'm just getting everything out. Like, I'm not letting nobody slide no more. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I am in such a good place and I want to stay there. I don't want to be arguing on the internet, especially with no kids. I want them to heal just like I'm trying to heal. I want them to move on. I want Lena to shut up and pay attention to what's going on in her home. Pay attention to the lies she's being told. Pay attention to how she's being manipulated in this situation. And also, I want her to shut up. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all make sure y'all drop me some comments below, please. Let me know if you're new here. Thank you so much for all my new subscribers. I was so excited. I literally got over 900 new subscribers off of my last video. So shout out to you guys. Thank y'all so much. It is not going to be messy over here. When this mess is done, I am seriously going to be talking to you guys about healing, moving forward. I am in the market right now for searching for my RV. I'm excited about that. So yes, guys, y'all stay tuned. Y'all do me a favor and have an amazing day. Mwah.